Hello everyone, it's me and today I'm going to be reacting to memes or images from the No Context Britain Twitter page. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because it was my birthday yesterday. I'm officially 17 years old, so I haven't had any sex for 17 years, very sad. But, but I shouldn't really found that funny, that was quite a childish joke. But I thought I might have to, uh, to give my thanks to the country that I was born and raised in. So I decided to do this video, and also like like 1 or 2 days ago it was 4th of July, and I kept seeing these posts on Instagram saying, like, from Americans saying, like, if you do not post a picture of American flag, I can tell if you're not a real American. Like, even Donald Trump Jr. did it, was utter cringe. And just thought, and I've seen people from Britain saying shit like Happy Treason Day, which I thought was cringe, was just super cringe. Like, yes, some of it was probably just for jokes, or the majority of it was just for a laugh. You couldn't laugh, because I don't think anyone should really care about a war that happened hundreds and hundreds of years ago. So, but anyway, whatever. I'm just going off topic. So let's watch the first meme or clip or whatever. It's not even a video, it's pictures. Alright, so we have some British humour for you. Sorry that I just touched them, but it is hilarious. Gonna love this, guys. Has anyone seen Scott in the last few days in the Bedworth area? Family and friends worried sick. Any info? Message me. Cheers. Scott who? Scott fuck all to do with you. Ha ha ha! That is a classic. That is a classic right there. That is a peak of comedy. A peak of comedy, guys. So yeah, just the peak of it. So, if you want to know what British news is like for any foreigners out there, man who ate 124 kebabs in a month says it left him physically and psychologically damaged. I think that's a bit extreme if it did actually happen, because what were in those kebabs? Like, I know kebabs aren't the most healthy things to eat, but unless he hated kebab so much that gave him PTSD. I'm not sure why. I think this guy must be over exaggerating or something in the kebab. The next clip is not clip picture is someone who was being a bit cheeky in what I believe to be Aldi. This is hilarious, guys. Look how funny this is. This person who did this is so cool. British woman says she can't get a job, not even for cleaning toilets, for having 800 tattoos. No offense, look, but you do look kind of ugly. Like, I don't want to sound mean, but why would you have so many tattoos? Like, I don't like tattoos at the best of the time, but good God, what would make you do that? And like, that's just really weird. Like, no offense, but you do look a bit spooky. I'm sorry to say that, but you do. Alright, so the marketing executive who made this go public needs to get fired, because I don't think the Eiffel Tower is Italian. I believe that is French. So what would make you do something like this? Like, pizza authentic. Why would you do this? Like, do you also sell French food as well? But that doesn't make any sense, because you have the Italian flags there. So why, like, if you made it like half and half, like Italian French flags, then fair enough. But this makes no sense. Did you know medieval peasants worked only about 150 days in a year? The church believed it was important to keep them happy with frequent mandatory holidays. You have less holidays than a medieval peasant. Yeah, but to be fair, though, like, even if you have to work more, you wouldn't really want to be back in feudalist times, since I will say, though, the modern times are a bit more superior than the Middle Ages, since you probably would die very early. The majority of people would anyway, certainly if you had a bad immune system, that's for sure. And at least now you have more freedom technically. Like, yes, we're still not the most freest, are we? But you can have much more freedom when it comes to careers. So, and you can certainly become rich, because like back then it was very, 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 very hard to move up the social ladder. At least now you can try at least. So yeah, that's my take on it. The crooked house is certainly crooked. Like, I'm actually quite confused, since I can't tell if this is edited, but if it isn't, like, why is it actually a crooked house? I do like the design though. I do quite like it. It's quite unique. It's very unique design. So I do like this. I do like this house actually. Very good house. Come in and try the worst coffee one woman on TripAdvisor had in her life. Well, to be fair though, you might say this is awful marketing, and to an extent it certainly is, but actually, it would actually give publicity, and if you are one of the people who think any publicity is good publicity, this could actually give you more attention. Because if you're just gonna, pridefully say a woman had the worst coffee in her life here, it might actually get lots of people curious, like how bad does this coffee taste? So if only you care about profit, then this actually isn't that bad. Because people are willing to do disgusting things just for the experience. Like, just look at the show I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Many people would love to be on that show, but even though the show is kind of like you have to have like cockroaches crawl all over you, and you have to put your hand in like a box of snakes. So yeah, this is actually not bad marketing in my opinion. A Hogwarts, I'm gonna have to keep this in now. A Hogwarts, yeah, I think that was right. Hogwarts degree isn't worth much these days. And to be fair, that guy does look like Harry Potter, and that's the same with most degrees nowadays. Most degrees aren't worth anything. So I'm not surprised Harry Potter is a security guard nowadays. Tired of being fat and ugly? Now just be ugly. 24/7 gym memberships available for £20 per month. Like, this is another good piece of marketing for the initiate. Since admitting that you are fat, but you can change that. But saying that you'll always be ugly, even if that probably will deter fatties and uglies from actually going to the gym. It would actually bring a lot of attention and controversy. And like, if you believe that any publicity is good publicity, it probably isn't bad. It's another bit of clever marketing. In the US, you drive for 4 hours and are still in the same part of the country. In the UK, you drive for 2 hours. The local accent has changed twice, and bread rolls have a new name. Yes, that is certainly true. Since Britain has a lot of history to it, and a lot of accents compared to the Americans. It's quite interesting actually. Britain has very good history because it's been around for like around 1,000 years, and you can learn a lot about Britain from all over the world due to British Empire. The more you know. Can a toothbrush be sexist? Yes, it can be sexist because they are very aggressive toward women. They force their toothbrushes down their throat, similar to that of a willy. So yeah, it's very sexist and misogynistic. Since why is it kind of shaped like a cock? This is toothbrushes are sexist. Everyone needs to boycott every toothbrush company in existence because they support rape, guys. They support rape. It's sick. This makes me sick to my stomach. Have anyone heard of a conspiracy theory that like Joe Biden is a clone, since he acts very different from how he used to be, and to an extent he looks younger? Well, this proves it, since someone has cloned Winston Churchill. So the conspiracy theories are right once again, since this is proof. Bought these Pandora charms off some bloke in the pub. Now I've got them home. I'm thinking they might not be legit. Yeah, they are Monopoly pieces, you utter tart. Like, how stupid are you to think these are Pandora charms, but really are not? Like, how are you supposed to put them around your neck anyway? Bloody idiot. Police called after pranksters dress as traffic cones and block road. Well, to be fair though, like, that probably must have been a fun day for the police, seeing this. I probably would find it quite funny, like, what is the motive of these pranksters to dress up as cones? Like, are they doing it for a YouTube video, for money, or are they doing it for the sake of it? Because I kind of like the third option more, because it shows that not everything people do is for monetary or for status. Did you think the Queen Guards were wearing hats? Well, you will be wrong, since this is proof. They just have giant heads, like the Queen, not the Queen, the King now. Sorry, the King's Guards put a spell on them to give them giant heads, because it makes them much smarter. So it's some old witchy magic, and and this makes them ultra smart. So if anyone tried to assassinate the head of state, they can easily defeat them. The more you know. Yeah, no, certainly was not just making this up to try and sound funny. Alright, so those were all the clips I had today. If you want to do more No Context Britain, put comments below, because, you know, we reacted to some, well, I reacted to some funny British shenanigans, even though it wasn't funny. And shenanigans is an Irish term, so, well, maybe in Northern Ireland, so technically it's British to an extent. So anyway, thanks for watching, please like and subscribe, goodbye.